Oh man, I mean, I think there are aspects of the TV noir that are very fluid with who I am today. You know, there's a sense of not knowing. There's a sense of anxiety about the future, and then also, you know, what it means to really be in charge of like our own destinies, like really what that means. And I think that my story is that I grew up with my grandma and my dad. That's who I was raised by. I was raised in Queens, and it was a very much a character in my own life. And you know, it's hard to watch the show and to kind of gauge it from there because I'm so like involved in it. But I hope that it portrays some aspect of relatability with also coupled with the aspect that this was my, you know, experience. Yeah. I mean, but you know, the thing is that, you know, these two were my dream roles. If someone asked me like, who would you want? This off the bat, these two. I've been a fan of them for so long, and they know each other, and also like they're incredible at like improving. So a lot of it was like freedom. Like there was a script, but you had that. You could do what you wanted. You know what I mean?
Well, that's her genius too, is that she can write something. This is not your episode, but while we're going through the Ambatting City, there's other episodes that she has been actively inputting her writing into, and then in the middle of it, she'll say, "Oh, no, that doesn't work." You know, you can hear
when she's on set.
When she's on
well, yeah,
set
when the cameras are rolling.
Yeah. So say that's
yeah, they love
really
that. We wanted to be reflective of also the Asian American experience, which I think, you know, you're from a generation of Asian Americans that we don't see a lot in the media.
At all.
You know, and so I think that was a really important thing because my grandma is an immigrant from Beijing. So but it's about the energy. So we wanted Laurie to keep who she is as well. You know, that was a big thing.
Yes.
And he had to,
And he's the next
to be
generation.
Wally.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, but I had, you know, your dad who was a very vivid kind of quiet and not, you know, not a flashy guy, but there's a very distinctive energy about him for some reason. You showed me that one tiny little video.
Oh yeah, that little video when he said I was the 70s.
Yeah.
He
that
did
was
say
just
that.
like, it kind of just told you everything you needed to know in some ways about him.
Yeah, for sure. There was a freedom. There was a creative trust, and I think that's really important when you're doing shows like this. That you know there aren't a lot of them on TV, and especially ones from this specific perspective that I hadn't seen. So it's like, how will this play? You know, like what people like automatically hate this. I don't know. So, but you don't know, and so I'm really glad that I had that trust.
I think it feels like you know, we felt like a family as actors, but then there was also a sense of Nora's crew, her writing, cohorts, and the writing room, and all of that, of a sense of family and trust within them that allows you to be able to go with something brand new in the spur of the moment. Whereas in other shows, it's just so regimented and very, very strict in a way that can be good for those projects. But for this one, it just seemed so right that there was that freedom and that just new discoveries, constantly new discoveries all the time.
I hope that there are some good surprises in there. We had an incredible whole range of directors come in, so each episode kind of feels different. But you know, I don't know. Maybe
all the episodes are unique. You know,
the not to be mentioned episode that I talked about that Wally is in. I can't wait for that episode to come out because that particular thing that happens has viral opportunities.
It's BD.
Right?
It's BD like you've never seen BD before.
Yes.
Pretty much. And you've seen BD in a lot of things, but yeah, it's a different BD. It's great.